heck of a game. Can't wait to see the next round. There are a lot of really likable teams and fun games coming up. Going to be a real fun postseason for football. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about sleeping habits. I asked if you were an early bird or a night owl. We have like a mix of each. We have people who are trying to be early birds, people who are just sleepy all the time. I identify with that. I can't sleep in anymore. I've lost that ability. I don't know what happened. Usually up around 5 in the morning. Just that's how it is. 5 in the morning, awake. Time to start the day. If you're able to stay up late, good for you. Whatever it is, there's no judgment here. Early birds and night owls both welcome. We got an afternoon pigeon here. Miss Jedi Swag. May the force be with you. We got somebody who was a night owl in their 20s, then became an early bird in their 30s. That's usually how it goes. Over time, you have to get up earlier. I definitely had a time where I was a night owl, where I could wake up late. I didn't want to be up. When I was growing up, my mother would call me the bat because I would come downstairs into the kitchen. I would turn all the lights off to eat breakfast. So I had to be in darkness like a true bat. That's right, evening bat. A.B. Trimmel, you know what I'm talking about. I was a morning bat. Just had to turn it off. Might have been a vampire. I don't know. Never had my blood checked for that. We got a fun game ahead for you. Excited to have all of you here with us today. Thank you to everybody who came and played the fantasy game yesterday. We had so many of you here. Keep turning out, keep showing up, and keep showing out and earning yourself SB. It is National Nothing Day, and I've got nothing to do except take you to the Tuesday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. If you have nothing on your mind but trivia, you will do well as you compete for today's grand prize. There it is. That is $1,000, and everyone who can correctly answer these 10 multiple-choice general trivia questions will split it. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. Here's how it works. You win the game today, you win that grand prize. Those bonus SB are automatically rolled into your share of it, so you don't have to claim anything. However, if you don't win the grand prize, you can still earn those bonus SB. You do have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. It's as simple as clicking a button that appears on the screen at the end of the game when the game is ended. You just claim your SB, and then they're yours, all right? The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. 2 ways to do that. One is using SB. The other is with a free rejoin. And here's a tip for you. If you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game is not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. So don't just show up for the live games. Don't just show up to play the Daily Trivia Challenge. We'll talk more about that later, but get those free rejoins. Just watch some videos. It's easy. Finally, each game we give away a 500 SB prize to one player who wins and claims at least 1 SB in the game. Monday's winner was NS Zemitilo. Congratulations, you have already been credited. Enjoy those 500 SB. To everyone else, you know the deal. Keep playing and claiming because next time, the winner could be you. All right, the comments are disappearing into nothingness. So why don't we get this game started right now with question number 1. Which ancient civilization built the Great Pyramids of Giza? Is it the Mayans, the Mesopotamians, or the Egyptians? Who did it? Whose pyramids are those? Admit it. I didn't include aliens as the answer because I'm not giving aliens the credit for another civilization's landmarks. They were built in ancient Egypt, the Egyptians. Those are their pyramids. 84% of you getting that one right. Anybody who knows the story of Passover knows that they had some people who were unwilling laborers who built that for them. But it was part of ancient Egypt. It is part of modern-day Egypt, right outside of Giza, right past the city wall. If you turn the camera the right way, all of a sudden it's part of the cityscape. We got 84% of you got that one right. 12% going with the Mayans. They were a little too far away for the Great Pyramids of Giza. They did have some nice structures of their own. And of the 16% of you overall who were eliminated, pretty much everybody coming back in. We have over 17,200 people in grand prize contention. Almost 18,000 of you here playing in total. And here's some great news for all of you. Every question you get right from here on out gets you 1 bonus SB. Let's jump into that right now with question number 2. Which of the following games features players being eliminated? Is it Pin the Tail on the Donkey, Charades, or Musical Chairs? In which of these games are players eliminated? This game is intense, and you can almost guarantee someone's taking a spill, but it's also an adrenaline rush when you're able to snag one of those musical chairs when the music stops. That's right, musical chairs is the answer. 97% of you getting that one right. I've seen it played by children, and I've run games for children. I've also seen it played by adults, and the adults are far more vicious about it. Let's move on to question number 3 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Kobe Bryant played his entire NBA career for which franchise? Is it the Los Angeles Lakers, the New York Knicks, or the Detroit Pistons? Kobe. Who did he play for? The 1996 draft class was so stacked that it produced 4 Hall of Famers, including Kobe, who was drafted 13th overall by the Charlotte Hornets before immediately being traded to his forever NBA home, the Los Angeles Lakers, of course. He is maybe the Laker, one of the Lakers. Him, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Cooper, James Worthy. 88% of you getting that one right. Well done. 11% going with the New York Knicks, close to where he grew up, a suburban Philadelphia, near where I grew up. I heard about him when he was still in high school, and then he became only one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Of the 12% of you got eliminated on that one, most of you coming back in. We're on now to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In 2023, what snack brand introduced AI software that silences food crunching noises while on Zoom? Is it Fig Newtons, Twizzlers, or Doritos? This is a true story. True story. AI isn't just for making John Lennon sing Enter Sandman or showing you what the characters from Family Guy would look like as zombies. It can also help you eat Doritos on camera without making all that noise. Yes, this is the technology I've been waiting for. 87% of you knew that was the answer. We had 8% answer Fig Newtons, 5% answer Twizzlers. If you weren't sure about this, you could have gone with the only food here that really provides crunches. If your Fig Newtons are crunching or your Twizzlers, they have gone bad. I hate to be the one to tell you that. Let's move on to question number 5 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. The actor who played Ming Ming the Elf in Elf is most famous for starring in what other holiday classic? Is it The Polar Express, A Christmas Story, or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Who played Ming Ming the Elf? Do you know? Those blue eyes are pretty hard to miss. Ming Ming the Elf has them, and so did Little Ralphie from A Christmas Story, both of whom were played by Peter Billingsley, now a successful producer. Vince Vaughn's producing partner, or Jon Favreau's producing partner, maybe working with both of them. Anyway, he is the answer, and his movie, A Christmas Story, is the answer. 42% of you getting that one right. That means over half of you just got eliminated, but it doesn't have to be over for you yet as far as the grand prize is concerned. This is your chance to rejoin. And I already see about 3/4 of the people eliminated coming back in. We're going to give you just a moment to do that. If you have not seen the follow-up to A Christmas Story, which I believe is called A Christmas Story Story, it is on Max. It is really good. It is the proper sequel to A Christmas Story. Everybody comes back. And also, Peter Billingsley is in Iron Man, and he's in Spider-Man Far From Home. So check him out there. He's part of the MCU. Thanks for that, Jon Favreau. Let's move on. We're halfway done this game. Moving into question number 6 now, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here it is, Q6. Which of the following Jimmys is a famous fashion designer? Is it Jimmy Choo, Jimmy Butler, or Jimmy Stewart? Which of those Jimmys is known for fashion? Before launching his own shoe brand in 1996, this Jimmy was a bespoke shoemaker in London who catered to the elite, including Princess Diana. The Jimmy Choo brand continues that tradition of luxury. Jimmy Choo, of course, those Jimmy Choo shoes. 97% of you getting that one right. Good recovery at a couple where like a few people didn't get it, but that is one of the strongest showings so far. Well done. Let's move on to question number 7 now. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q7. The Ben Affleck, Matt Damon movie Air is about Nike signing a deal with which athlete? Is it Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan, or John Stockton? Who is it about? Great movie if you haven't seen it. When Matt Damon and Ben Affleck get together to make movies, good things happen. And Air is definitely one of them, telling the story of Nike landing one Mr. Michael Jordan in 1984. The Air probably would have been the hint for you. 97% of you getting that one right. Well done. Viola Davis playing his mother. And that was Michael Jordan's condition for the movie being made. He said, I want Viola Davis to play my mother. And she was great. They were all great. Great movie. I've watched it like 10 times already. You watched it too many times. Let's move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. The extreme Japanese sport of Kyotoshi involves what? Is it log riding, monster wrestling, or drunk bowling? Kyotoshi. What is that sport? For almost 1,200 years, the Onbashira Festival has included Kyotoshi, in which teams of men sit on a log and then slide down a hill. And yes, it does sound like fun, doesn't it? Log riding is the answer. 47% of you getting that one right. Well done. And of the 53% of you answered that incorrectly, you were kind of split between the other two answers. And any of them, Japan has some really cool and interesting and weird to those who are not from Japan sports. So both of these could make some kind of sense. There are weird sports everywhere, though. They're everywhere around the world, I promise you. All right. We're down to almost 7,300 people in grand prize contention. Only 2 questions left to go. This next one is worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here's question number 9. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me is the opening line of what Smash Mouth song? Is it Then the Morning Comes, Walking on the Sun, or All Star? You probably knew as soon as it appeared on your screen. You know, after thinking about for a while, I've realized this song is right. The years start coming and they don't stop coming. It's a good thing you're an all-star, right? That's right. Hey, now you're an all-star. 83% of you, 5,967 people have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Let me start, though, before we get there with a quick reminder that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of these live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That is a quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, and I hope you're doing it. Otherwise, you're just leaving money on the table. Speaking of leaving the money on the table, second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Now, both of those will get you SB towards your daily goal, but I want to focus on the More Ways to Earn, specifically Tapjoy. You got to do your Tapjoy offers every single day. I keep reminding you. I feel like we're starting a movement here, the Tapjoy movement. The people who are doing their Tapjoy offers every day, they're getting those easy SB. They're checking off Daily Discover on their to-do list, and they're building habits that are only going to increase their SB account over time. So make sure you are doing that. In fact, you could do it right after the game if you haven't already. All right. We are down to 6,238 people in contention for a piece of the $1,000 grand prize. Over 17,800 of you stuck around to the end. Sure grateful for that. Our final question is worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here is question number 10. Emily Blunt is married to which star of The Office? Is it John Krasinski, Rainn Wilson, or Steve Carell? They were just at the Golden Globes. They were just there. And the Emmys. They're all over the place. They're an adorable couple who are massive fans of one another and whose collaboration on the first 2 A Quiet Place films helped establish John Krasinski as a writer and director in addition to being a star. John Krasinski is the answer. 5,695 of you knew that answer. You are splitting our grand prize today. And hey, congratulations to you. Let's meet a few of our grand prize winners if you don't mind. And I sure would like to. Tiffany Jace 8, congratulations. Perceptive Penguin, you were perceptive enough to get a piece of that grand prize. Congratulations to you. Emily Chernick, we got Becca Rossignol and Cookie Queen 7. Who doesn't love cookies? And you are the queen of them. I bow down to you, your majesty. Congratulations on your win to all of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to those of you who earned bonus SB and claim them. You know the deal. You have more SB in your account now than you did when the game started, and you know what to do with those SB when the time is right for you. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, hundreds of other places. Great job all week long. Come back tomorrow for our Wednesday game. Thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live, and we will see you then, my friends.